Today I'm going to be reviewing this pocket knife that was recently sent to me by the brand, which is going to be Chelonian. I believe it's going to be how it's pronounced. Now this one that they sent to me does say best dad ever on it. I believe you can get whatever you want printed on it, so it's totally customizable for you. One thing to note, this is going to come with little pieces. So this is going to be like a multi-tool. So it comes with little heads for you to use with that. This is going to be an extremely heavy and extremely thick knife. So I really wouldn't say this is going to work well as a pocket knife. This is going to work better as something you like carry on your belt, maybe throw in the center console of your car. Maybe you're out, mowing grass or something, throw it in the pocket of that lawnmower. You do have the blade, as you can see here. It's not going to be spring assisted or anything like that, so you do have to just manually open it and manually shut it onto there. Let me see. This is going to be one of the tools. This is going to have be pliers, looks like. Yes. So you can see I can open up those. And then to tighten it, I'm just going to grab right onto those sides. So you got the pliers here that you can use. You can use these cutters. You can use this to grab a hold of a bolt as well. So that's going to be one of the parts of the multi-tool. Going to have this little guy here. And I'm not sure what that would be for, unless it's for these bits. Maybe. Let me look at one of those and see. Because that one's just kind of a square body. So let's see. And no, well, maybe. Nope. This is going to be a traditional bit. So this is just going to be like a square, I guess, for whatever reason. You've got a bottle opener on here as well. You've got an additional bottle opener on there. And let's see, there's got to be a way to open or to use these bits, I would assume. Let's see. It's not on the knife. I can't imagine they'd want you to put it into the pliers. I mean, obviously you could, but that definitely wouldn't work the best. Let's see. I don't see a spot on here where you could actually use these little bits. So maybe these are just extra bits, like as a bonus that they send to you. Because it certainly doesn't look like anything that you would use with any of these that are on here. And yeah, none of these are like flipping up backwards or anything like that. Let me pull out the knife blade just to see. No, I'm not seeing anything on here that would actually fit this. So I'm gonna guess these are just like extras, like a bonus gift or something like that, extra bonus head. So you essentially have your knife blade on here, you have your pliers, you have this little guy, so it'd be like a pry tool almost. It's just gonna be square. And then you have two different bottle openers. And this one looks like it's gonna have like a sharpener on it, or like a little cutter that's going to be right on here as well. So a couple of odd things about this, like it comes with this, which is, I mean, it's cool that they include that extra one, but for them to include bits, you would assume there'd be a way for those bits to fit on there. And yes, okay, so that is what I was thinking with that square one, but I just didn't go far enough. So this square one is actually going to be for your bit holder, so it's actually going to slide right onto there. And it will slide out, but it actually kind of stays a little bit, so it's not too terribly bad. That's going to go right in there, and then that is where your bits holders go. Now, I can turn it upside down, and I can shake it, and it's actually going to hold it in place. So that's going to be decent. It's going to have little magnets right there, and then a magnet. This is going to stick, and then has a magnet right inside of there as well to hold that in place. So that's what I was missing, was this is going to be your adapter on there. So that is important to note. That's what that is for, and then all of your different bits are going to go in there. So that does make a lot more sense than using this just as a prior, like a little pry tool. That's going to be magnetized in there, and it's going to hold in place. And like I said, I can shake it a good amount, and it's not going to have any issues with falling out. So let me go ahead and close up some of these other ones just to kind of test and see how it works with just that one. I believe this is going to close down like that, and yep, that goes right there, and then this can go straight out. So you'd be pretty easily able to use this as a screwdriver with any of these different bits that it comes with. So any of the Phillips, or any of your like the flathead, or doesn't come with a star bit, just come with these, I think it's a 5-sided bit. But overall, definitely nice that it comes with those, and you can easily use those. It's just important. You have to use that little guy there to attach it to here. And that's what I was missing. I was looking for that. So definitely a nice option. Again, to me, though, like size is going to be the issue, right? So this is going to be way too big to carry in a pocket. It's just going to be too heavy, too bulky. Like you wouldn't want this, just how thick it is. You wouldn't want this, inside your pocket. So it's really going to need to be something that's either left somewhere or carried on a belt. Length on this is going to be about 4 3/4. Width of this is going to be about 7/8 of an inch. Height on this, including, I'm going to go all the way to the top here where this little guy is sticking up at. We're looking at about 1.25 inches or so over here. Yeah, about 1.25 inches height on this. So definitely a pretty hefty tool in regards to weight, in regards to size.